Alright, so we got something a little bit different today, an unboxing video of this new impact wrench that I bought during Black Friday. So I've been on the hunt for one of these Milwaukee M18 fuel impact guns for a long time. And that's mainly because at my part-time job at Blue Label Racing, they've got one of these and it's just so wonderful. Up until now, all my impact gun duties have been performed with a pneumatic one that I've bought from Harbor Freight, and it's worked really well. But I'm really tired of my loud air compressor and having to string the air line all throughout the garage, and then it gets hung up on a jack stand, and you have to bring it around to the other side of the car when you need it. It's just kind of a pain. It works, but again, it's a pain. I've been looking at these, and they range in price from like $450, and sometimes you find them on sale for $350. Well, this was on Black Friday for $300, or it was $299, and then after tax it was like $330, which is the cheapest I've ever seen these for sale. So I just went ahead and clicked buy. So this one comes with the impact gun, the 5 amp hour battery, and a charger, and I think it even comes with a little bag as well. So it's pretty impressive that they're able to fit it into a relatively small box like this. It's kind of a heavy thing, but yeah, let's unbox it and see what it looks like. So I don't think I mentioned, but I bought this on Home Depot's website. And yeah, you kind of just have to wait for good deals to arise, because sometimes they do arise. Now, it does sound like $399 is a lot of money. That is basically what I had into my air compressor and impact gun setup. But again, this is so much more convenient of a system that I think it's worth the extra spend. So I compared a lot of other electric impact guns that are out there, and none of them even come close to this particular one by Milwaukee. It has like 1,400 foot-pounds of torque available on it, which is just crazy. I think my pneumatic one was something like 750, which seemed like a lot at the time, but this is almost double that. And it's a lighter package and everything. So I was just super blown away by that. I think the next closest electric impact gun, at least in the half-inch size, I think 300 or 400 foot-pounds. So significant difference there for sure. Now, something to be aware of is that Milwaukee makes so many different variations of this M18 fuel impact wrench. I couldn't even tell you what the difference is between them all, but this one apparently comes with a one-key system, which has some sort of phone app you can have to monitor the tool. I doubt I'll ever mess with that. And then they also sell ones that come without the friction ring on the end of the driver, such as right here, which just kind of keeps your sockets in place. So that was one confusing thing. I was looking on Home Depot's website, and there was like 30 of these things. I was like, what is the difference between all of these? Well, this particular one, this 2863-21P one, comes with all of these, with the battery and the charger and the friction ring. And it comes with this one key system inside of it. Something also to be watchful of is that Milwaukee makes a M18 non-fuel one, and it's significantly less powerful than this one. So don't accidentally buy that one by accident, because it is like half the price, and I almost made that mistake because the one I really wanted was this Big Daddy one that does 1,400 foot-pounds. So as you can see, it comes in this nice carrying case, pretty cool. Here's the charger. Looks like you can do 2 different kinds of batteries, and then this is the port you use for this particular battery. And here's the battery for this. It's the XC 5.0. So when I was shopping around for these, I was looking at all the variations that this gun gets offered in, and some of them don't come with the battery. And I was like, well, maybe you can get it cheaper if you just buy the battery separately. That's not the case. If you actually buy the battery from Milwaukee, these things are between like $70 and $100. And then the charger is extra on top of that. So in the end, you end up paying more if you buy them individually. There are some aftermarket companies that apparently make equivalent versions of this battery, but the reviews are all over the map. Some of them work well, some of them don't work out of the box. So it's always best bet just to go with the name brand, so at least you've got some sort of warranty protection on the other end of it. And here is the tool itself. It feels very heavy duty. Of course, all the weight is mainly up here. This is actually a metal cast piece. Very neat. So So here's some instructions on just how to download the One Key app. See if this battery has anything in it. So it's red, so that might be enough to get this thing to turn on. Ooh. Jeez. What a thing. Of course, it's got a cool little work LED right here to kind of help you see in dark spaces. You can adjust the power output from 1 to 4 here by just pushing this button on top. See it rotates from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. So that just kind of helps you tame the torque on this thing so you don't accidentally ugga-dugga something so tight it goes loose, which is always important when you've got 1,400 foot-pounds in the palm of your hands like that. Really nice casing. It's got some rubber touch points throughout, so when you go and lay it down, it's not just going to slap up against the plastic. So rubber here, rubber back here. Of course, this is a brushless motor, so it's basically maintenance-free. Should never really have any problems. The only true wear item is the battery. It's a lithium battery, so eventually you probably will have to replace it. But it's compact, lightweight. It's an awesome looking tool. You can set it obviously to either forward or reverse, and you set it in the middle to kind of lock the trigger in place. Overall, a really nice looking tool, nicely constructed. It's so clean right now, but it probably won't be like this for very long once I start working on things. Listen to that, so much quieter than pneumatic tools. Granted, it might not sound as cool. You don't get that cool little whizzing noise, but you know, when you live in a residential area, sometimes quieter is better. I cannot wait to get this thing used. Of course, I need to plop this on the charger so it's ready to go, but just thought I'd give a short video of unboxing this awesomely cool piece of technology. It's just amazing that electric tools have gotten to the point where they're surpassing the air tool equivalents. And the price, really, if you're using this for a lot of automotive type jobs, it'll pay for itself really fast. I mean, you don't have to have an air compressor, first of all, to run this. It's just so much easier, so much more mobile. You can take it with you if you need to go on a site to repair something. So very cool. All right, so you'll probably see this being used quite a bit in future project videos. So that's all there is to it. Thanks for watching.